Hey, this is Holliger, and this is a story about boot camp. Everyone knows boot camp sucks, but there are some small moments of happiness, and one of those moments is called Captain's Cup. Captain's Cup is kind of like boot camp Olympics. All right, this is how it goes down. You go to boot camp, you get put into a division. Each division comprises of between 85 and 95 people, and those divisions compete against each other in Captain's Cup. Now, there's a bunch of events. Now, whoever wins most of these events will get a large trophy and a ginormous flag. And that way, everyone knows when you're marching around who won Captain's Cup. In boot camp, I was APO, which means I had to choose the teams, which also means I went from a liked person to a well-hated person. Everyone thought they were good at every single event. But how do you test for that? We can't test. We're a good 30 minutes into Captain's Cup, and everything's in full swing. And then there's an announcement that me and my brother Div's APO needs to report over to the push-up competition. When I get over there, an RDC tells me that my Div and my brother Div tied. And I'm thinking, that's almost impossible for two teams of 4 to tie in a push-up competition. The RDC tells me we need to choose someone for sudden death. And my thought is, are we actually going to fight to the death or no? Everyone around me is dead tired, or they suck at push-ups. What I do next is really, really stupid because I couldn't feel my hands or my arms or most of my back. I choose myself. When I step out of the crowd, everyone starts screaming, and right then, I activate Super Saiyan. I'm ready. What walked out of the crowd wasn't a competitor. It wasn't even a man. It was a walking, talking bicep. He had no neck, just a chin that went right into his pecs. He had no name. They just called him the Behemoth. Oh, when I saw him, I knew I was screwed. But I couldn't let him know that I knew. But he probably already knew. But you know what I mean. Anyway, the RDC had us step face to face like we were going to fight. Thank God that didn't happen. Sudden death goes like this. You go down to a push-up. You hold a 90-degree angle until they tell you to come back up. If you don't hold a 90-degree angle, you get one warning, and then you lose. Even when we get down and start doing push-ups, we are still in each other's faces. And after so many push-ups, we both start to shake. And I can't take it anymore. And my division is singing and screaming, and I can't take it anymore. And my arms are burning, and I'm in pain, and I can't take it anymore. And right then, the giant drops. I stood up a victorious gladiator. Everyone's screaming. They're picking me up. I shook my competitor's hand, but at the same time, I have other events and other things to do. So I ran around the entire event, trying to figure out how my team is doing. And it turns out that we were sweeping. We won half of the events in Captain's Cup. So just to let you guys know, there are a couple things that are pretty fun in boot camp. It's not all gloom. I'm Mr. Hay. Like and subscribe.